How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Quam back at you with another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I want to talk about how Warner Bros. Kind of slaughtered me and many other people's favorite game, MultiVersus. But yeah, other than that, let's get into it. Alright, so the first post here says, got the Founders Pack for nothing, I guess. So I bought the Founders Pack when MultiVersus came out for the first time. I got the game again when it releases for the second time, only to discover I don't have all the characters from before. Instead, we get a free Battle Pass. Genuinely, what the fuck? It seems bad overall, but luckily for this guy, it was actually just a glitch. Multiple people telling him in the comments just to like uninstall and reinstall the game and re-sign in. It should work. But if this wasn't like a glitch, that would be some pretty fucked up shit. But don't worry, don't worry. That's not all that's wrong with the game. That's not all. Alright, so the next post says, honestly, I'm just very sad. I don't want to get on here and moan and act entitled, but this is just incredibly saddening to see. I like fighting games, and the MultiVersus beta was so much fun for me. I put 200 hours into it, I unlocked every possible skin, and had level 20 progression on every single character, which is pretty damn solid. Like that's farther than I ever got. I maybe made it to 10 on a character. What makes me so sad is that the game isn't butchered. It's still a good game. Sure, there are some changes made from the beta that I don't agree with, but I still love playing this game, and Jason is an instant new favorite. So it's just sad to see that literally every other aspect of this game has been ruined. From the confusing, overwhelming, mobile game-esque menus, the horrendous prices in stores for content I had already unlocked, the filler rewards, the entire Rift concept, being unable to ascend to the next difficulty without purchasing the Joker or having friends that also play multiverses and want to play PvE. The limited time events that demand you dedicate time every day if you want to unlock the new content the event offers. I like the gameplay. The gameplay is great, which is true. The gameplay is amazing, except one thing they did fuck up with the gameplay is it's so much slower, and some of the characters they didn't update with the speed and are completely unplayable, like Jake and Velma, two examples who are basically garbage now. But all other than that, they have a fantastic product with it, and it's so sad to see them completely destroy it and take away any enjoyability with these gross predatory tactics. I really hope people on the dev team still check this subreddit, because though I know it must be disheartening to I can't talk. I know it must be disheartening to see people so viscerally angry. The majority of us are just sad and disappointed to see something we liked so much get treated like this. You made something fantastic. Why did you sell its soul? Which comes to the main problem with this game is I don't think it was Player First Games' fault. I think Player First Games, I think that's their thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like that, whatever. They, I think, put their heart and soul into it. It's just Warner Bros. Had to dip their greedy little fingers into it and get some money out of it. That's just the truth of the matter. Now we have like he said, the mobile game-esque menu with all the battle passes, the shop screens, you have to buy all the skins you already had before. And like he said, small little things like leveling doesn't matter anymore, and you can't even see other people's levels like you used to. There's just so many small things that they removed that made the game better, but we'll go on to the next post here real quick. Alright, so this next post is going a little bit more in depth about the character leveling and how it's like a million times worse than the beta. But what is the actual point of even leveling up a character anymore? During the beta, you would get mastery cosmetics, perk unlocks, XP books, and badges. Heck, on the versus screens, it would even tell you what level the character was that your opponent was throwing at you. Now, they just dump the useless perk currency on you and only give you some small gleamium at the end of the track. You don't even get the small flex of showing your opponent of how high of a level they are. Even PFG knows character leveling has no point anymore, so they made up an event to try and incentivize it with this power pledge thing. Why would I bother leveling my characters outside of mains I play? I get nothing meaningful out of it, it takes too long, and the gleamium at the end. So why should I? Which is honestly probably one of the worst things about the game because if there's no reason to level your characters, why would you keep playing the game? If there's no progression at all, what's the point of keeping going? Other than, oh, I want to go play this fighting game that has my favorite character in it. Which I do all the time. I'm like, hey, I want to go play as Finn from Adventure Time. I want to go play it. So I can go do that. But at the same time, you're not going to keep people for very long if there's no reason to progress. So this next post here is going in depth about the shitty monetization systems of MultiVersus. This game doesn't respect your time at all. Everything about how they designed the rifts, the battle pass, and the monetization system was created to give you a slap in the face for wasting your time on them. They openly promote how you could earn Agent Smith for free. Cool, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool if you're looking to spend every day on this game 4 to 8 hours to get a character with 20 bucks. Let's do the math real quick. Minimum wage here is 16 an hour. If I just worked 1 hour and took that pay towards the game, I could circumvent all of the grind. And that's their goal, fellas. They want you to feel like the grind is such a huge Mount Everest of a goal to complete that you cave and give them 20 bucks. I get it. They have to earn money somehow, but you can't deny that they've made the grind to earn anything for free so grueling and tedious that you would actually have to hate yourself to do this much of a grind. Just for a character. Singular character. I have 28 hours on record on Steam, and I'm only level 2 of the Agent Smith pass, and you need to get him level 20. How does anyone have time for this? Which it's just basically every game nowadays, honestly. They gotta get their money somehow. But this is just an actually incredible amount of scummy. You have to spend at least like 60, more than 60, because he has 28 hours on record on Steam, and he's only level 2 of 20. And you gotta remember, these battle passes are only like 60 days, so it's pretty much impossible to get them unless, as he said, you're spending 8 hours a day. And it's just one of those things where it's like everything in the beta was free, but now the game actually came out and they want to overcharge everything. Absolutely everything. Alright, this next one's a little bit more silly, but it's still a feel bad moment. I genuinely feel bad for the game artists, man. They designed truly beautiful models just for the rest of the dev team to turn them into this. Which is pretty funny because look at them. They are pretty damn good looking models and they put a lot of time and effort into them. And then the dev teams just put a fucking massive red outline on the side of it. Yeah, let's call that good. It's good now. The poor artists. I don't even know what to say about this one other than they got screwed. Alright, so the last post I got picked out for you guys today, it's kind of just going over everything, like make sure everyone knows, hey, this is what's wrong with the game. I'm very disappointed with the relaunch's current state. After playing for 50 plus hours into MultiVersus relaunch, I can officially say I'm very, very disappointed with how awful the game has gotten. It seems to have went backwards. Instead of going forward, the amount of grinding you have to put in just to unlock a character is absolutely ridiculous. Rifts are tedious, BPXP is locked behind challenges, sorry. Games feel slow and sluggish, basic features are gone and taken away. No ranked mode still. No guilds. Input lag. Grounded neutrals are gone. You can't play locked characters in the training room. And other things I might have missed. I don't know what the heck PFG was doing for the whole year, but it's absolutely ridiculous. And this is one of those things, like I said earlier, where I don't think this was PFG's fault. I think this was all Warner Bros. Doing. Maybe PFG had some things to do with it, but most of all, I think the shitty monetization, the how rushed the game seems, how tedious everything is, how it's impossible to unlock all this shit. I think that's all Warner Bros. Doing. I think PFG was just trying their best to make a good game and their publisher wasn't really letting them. But yeah, it's just kind of sad how the game's been turning out. Other than that, That's it, boys. That's it. I like MultiVersus overall. I'd give it a good 7 out of 10, maybe 6. They've got some work to do to fix up this game, make it like a long-lasting one. If they don't fix it up soon, I don't think it's gonna make it a month. I gotta be honest, fellas. I hope it does. As I said, I like the game. I find it fun. It's just got a lot of flaws. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I kind of enjoyed making it. I hated having to talk about one of my favorite games back in the day being kind of dog shit now. But other than that, if you would like to find me elsewhere, link in the description. I also made a Reddit community if you would like to check that out. Link is in the description, or you can just go r/quanlinks. And other than that, have a good day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. See you boys in the next one.